Hello, everyone, and welcome to the November 2021 episode of the NBA's Smash Hit New video program, All Around Newtown, the most popular video program in all of Bucks County. I'll be your host today, Matt Peters, and today on All Around Newtown, we're going to be taking an exclusive look and giving you a sneak peek at the upcoming Newtown NBA and McCaffrey's holiday parade that will be taking place on Sunday, December the 5th from 2 until 4 p.m. So we're really excited to give you this look at the upcoming parade. And as you may know, it's going to be the first in-person parade since 2019. So we're all excited to bring the parade back to you. But first, let's go over some quick NBA member announcents. Okay, so the upcoming November NBA member breakfast meeting will be taking place on November 18th and it will be starting at 7:30 a.m. It will be located at the Congregation Brother of Israel on 530 Washington Crossing Road in Newtown, and the sponsor will be insurance shops. The topic of the presentation will be the commercial real estate market, and we'll be hearing from both Chichi Ahia from SVN Commercial Real Estate, and we'll also be hearing from Antonio DiCanini from Keller Williams. So we urge you to register ahead of time, so that way you could make sure that you will have a spot in the in-person event, and you can register on newtownba.org. After that, on December 1st, will be the NBA member appreciation and holiday celebration from 5 until 7 p.m. That will also be another in-person event at the Newtown Brewing Company. This is an event for NBA members. There will be catering by Piccolo Trattoria of Newtown, and NBA members can attend for free. And all members can bring as many guests as they would like, although there will be a $25 per guest fee. For members, you'll also receive one free drink ticket upon your entry, and after that, there will be a cash bar. There will also be an announcement of the NBA board election results announced that day at the holiday party. And the one last thing to be aware of, our event host, Newtown Brewing Company, suggests that anyone unvaccinated please wear a mask inside for that event. Then the next day after that, on December 2nd, there will be an Emerging Leaders Workshop for the month of December. So just like we did last month in November, we did our first NBA workshop on personal branding. We'll be doing one for the month of December. It will be another in-person event at the Keller Williams Newtown office on Terry Drive. And this month we are in for a treat. This month we're going to be hearing from, and the presenter of the presentation will be Will Dennis from Unscripted Productions. And I love Unscripted Productions, and I love all the improv and stand-up classes that they run. I've taken the beginner's improv myself, and I highly recommend it. And I want to thank Will for taking some time to give us his presentation, which will be improv in business and how it will transform the way that you lead, work, and live. And in this workshop, you'll learn valuable skills to help you gain confidence in your own abilities to speak in front of others, to sell, and to handle almost any social situation. The monthly EL workshops are open to any NBA member to present a topic that would be beneficial in helping other members, and one that's particularly beneficial to young professionals and new leaders to help them succeed in business. So if you'd like to present a workshop in the future, please reach out to Emerging Leaders Chairs, either Dan Petty or Denise Alexander. And for that event, like I said, Thursday, December 2nd, 5 to 6 p.m., send all of the younger members of your business out. Really encourage them to come check this meeting out. This is going to be a really fun event, especially if Unscripted Productions is there. You know it's going to be a fun time. And you could register online on the NBA website, newtownba.org. Let's see, after that, the next All Around Newtown episode will air on December 16th at 11 a.m. on Facebook. And on that, you can expect to see NBA members and community leaders speaking on a variety of different subjects on the NBA's Facebook page. And then after we debut it on the Facebook page, we then share it to the NBA's Instagram page and also their YouTube page. So this month for December, we will feature Genesis Personal Fitness right on State Street in the borough of Newtown. So set your reminders and your calendar reminders for that one as well. And the other huge announcement we have is the NBA McCaffrey's Newtown Holiday Parade. Like I said a second ago or a minute ago, that will take place on December 5th from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. The parade will promptly kick off right at 2 p.m. from the Stocking Works building on South State Street. From there, the parade route will go up State Street until we get to Washington Avenue. Then it'll make a left-hand turn onto Washington Avenue, then another right-hand turn onto Sycamore Street, and then the parade will continue up Sycamore Street, and it will eventually end at the corner of Sycamore and Durham Road. And the last two NBA member announcements we have are, one is regarding the NBA Business School podcasts on our website. They're also on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you'd like to be a part of a future NBA Business School podcast, please contact Rodney Warner. And the last announcement we have is to remind you to opt in to text reminders and updates from the NBA by texting the phrase NBA to the number 844-574-6291. That's NBA to 844-574-6291. Okay, so that's all the member announcements we had to get out of the way. So let's talk again about the parade. So like I said, it'll be the first parade, in-person parade that we've had since 2019. As you remember, last year we had to do a virtual parade just to keep everything safe as far as social distancing goes. We did a virtual parade. The NBA's Emerging Leaders Committee actually put that one together. Myself and a couple of other people, Dan Petty and Denise Alexander and Matt Outerson, all got together on State Street, and we recorded a funny, I would definitely say it was funny, commentary on the parade, and we had a drone flying across, and that way we could show that there was, balloons for the parade goers. So we made do out of the tools that we had last year, and we had a really fun time recording and putting everything together for the parade, the virtual parade that was last year. So we're really excited to get back to an actual in-person parade this year, because I myself have been an NBA member since 2016, and each and every year we've been a part of the parade as a participant, and it's always a lot of fun. Just if you've never been in a parade, I used to be in marching band when I was younger and be in parades with that. I was in parades when I was with a weed man office out of Westchester, and then obviously this parade here. And there's nothing like that fun experience of going through the parade route and getting to interact with the crowd and seeing all their smiling faces and seeing all the happy families that have come out to see the various floats and the bands that take place in the parade, whether they be marching bands, or some years there have even been mummers at the parade as well. So it's really one of the most festive and joyous events in all of Bucks County, and it's clearly my favorite holiday parade in all of Bucks County. And I might be a little bit biased on that, but who cares? But anyway, back to the parade this year. There's going to be, like I mentioned earlier, right before the parade ends at Durham and Sycamore Street, about a block before that, there will be a area where there will be spots for bands to do a showcase of their performance, and also for parade participants to be judged for a variety of awards that will be handed out to certain participants of the parade. So I'll read off a list of some of the awards that we'll be giving out this year. So one of them will be Most Unique Float. Another one will be Most Festive Float, Best Overall Float, Most Creative Non-Float Vehicle, Best Holiday Spirit for a non-float vehicle, Best Small Walking Group, Best Mid-Size Walking Group, and Best Large Size Walking Group. Then also Best Costume Mummers and Best Performance Mummers, and the big one, Best in Show. So all winners of those awards will receive a certificate of recognition and will be announced shortly after the parade ends, and that will also be posted on the NBA's Facebook page as well. So there's a lot that goes into this parade, and there's a lot of volunteer work that's needed for these parades to take place. So as you may have seen, there's been a lot of calls going out for, asking for volunteers. If you're seeing this and it's before the day of the parade and you'd like to volunteer, I would definitely urge you to reach out to the NBA and contact them to see what you can do to help. Even if it's something as simple as picking up trash after the event's done, or helping the setup before the event is underway. There's definitely a lot of opportunities for volunteer work if that's something you're able to do. And in a second, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the individuals involved with the planning of this year's holiday parade, and we're going to hear from a few of them and hear about some of their favorite moments from parades past, and then also things they're excited about for this year in the parade. But before we get to that, we're going to give some recognition to all the sponsors that made this happen. The main sponsor of this is McCaffrey's, so we definitely want to thank them. And we want to also thank all of the other sponsors that are currently up on the screen right now for their contributions to this parade in the form of a sponsorship to make sure that it could become a reality. We'd also like to thank all of the emergency services volunteers that will be helping this parade, whether it be police, fire, EMS, first responders. There's going to be a lot of people from both the borough and also the township that are devoting time to make sure that we can all be safe at this parade and to make sure that we can all attend safely and just have a fun time and really enjoy the parade. So thank you to them. All of you. There's too many of you to thank individually, so just a big thank you to all of you. So now let's take a look at some of those individuals that are involved in the NBA's Parade Planning Committee. Let's start with our MC of the parade, Michael McPetrucci, and let's hear what he has to say about the parade.
Hello, Newtown, and welcome to the Newtown Holiday Parade, brought to you by the Newtown Business Association and McCaffrey's Markets. Does that voice sound familiar, everyone? It should, because for the last several years now, I have been the co-host with Christine Nelson of the Newtown Holiday Parade. And I got to tell you, that is one of the best memories that I have of Bucks County's biggest and best holiday parade right here in Newtown. It's all about the 18940. So I hope everyone comes out to Sycamore Street, down by the Green Parrot Corner, to see us once again. Christine and I will be putting on one of the best shows as far as an MC duo is concerned. And don't forget, annually, we do our group selfie right in the middle of Sycamore Street, right before the start of the parade. So hopefully we'll see everyone down there, and we're going to do it again this year. We're back, baby.
Thanks, Mick. Glad to hear that you're excited for the parade this year, and we're looking forward to seeing you out there. Next, we'll hear from Mark Gatta of Opus Real Estate in Newtown.
What's going on, everybody? Mark Gatta here, Opus Elite Real Estate on State Street, here to tell you about my fondest moment and memory of the Newtown Parade. So this goes back probably 3 or 4 years ago. We had our office in the Whitehall building, and typically during the parade, we set up, we'll have hot chocolate and obviously the public restrooms for people to use, and just little snacks and goodies for people to come in, warm up, and get out of the cold. So again, about 3 years ago, we had a couple come in. It was actually a family of 3 generations, grandparents, their children, and the great-grandparents. They came in to get out of the cold, and we gave them some hot chocolate. We sat and we chatted for a bit, and they told me they were relocating from Florida back to Newtown, and the children were still living here. Obviously, they wanted to be closer to their grandchildren, but more importantly, they wanted to come back to Newtown. And they were telling me, such heart-wrenching stories as to how near and dear Newtown was to their heart during some things that they were facing. But they began to tell me how much they loved the parade and how much of an impact that the parade had on their lives, and that the fact that Newtown is so community-oriented and how we all come together for these different types of events, how much it meant to them, enough that they came back from Florida to Newtown Borough. So it was just such a nice story. Again, 3 generations of families coming here to celebrate the parade and talking about the fact that so many other communities, they may have parades, but the way that they feel coming back to their hometown was just touching to them. It was touching to me. So we hope to see you out next week on December 5th for the Newtown Parade. We are so excited to be a part of it. We hope to see you there. Come in, say hello, grab a hot chocolate from us, and we hope to see you there. Have a great day, guys. See ya.
Hello, this is Volkan Andic. I'm with Opus Elite Real Estate on State Street in Newtown. My favorite memory of the parade was actually the only one I attended. This was a couple years ago, before the pandemic happened. So I'm really excited about this new one, because I remember the kids were having a great time, and we were in the parade and having hot chocolate in the cold weather, and everybody was really happy. It was a wonderful atmosphere. So I'm really looking forward to it again.
Thank you, Mark, and thanks for getting that video in, and thank you for all that you've done and volunteering for the parade this year. Next, we'll hear from Realtor Linda Crane.
Why do I love McCaffrey's Newtown Holiday Parade? I love serving on the committee. I love being a part of a group that is fortunate enough to be on the inside looking out during showtime when you get to see all of the smiles on those faces, young and old, on the day of the parade. I hope to see you there.
Thank you very much, Linda. And then next we will hear from another realtor. We'll hear from Diane Loomis.
Here I am in sunny Florida thinking about the holiday parade and favorite memories. And I would say the first time I was officially part of the parade planning and whatnot, when we lined up everyone and first time I saw the horses, I just about lost it. But the same was with the little dogs that were all dressed up. I thought it was hysterical. Another favorite memory has to be Tina, Bev, those who dress up outrageously. I wasn't prepared for that the first time. And you know, it's not that it's showtime, it's that it's fun time. And with all the work and the back work, the meetings that goes on and preparing for the parade, the day of is fun time. And it's just fun to see, whether it's the little kids in the parade or the mummers and the bands. Everyone is out there to have a great time, and it's just a lot of fun. And then let's not forget Santa. How is it we all turn into little kids every single time when Santa comes down? It's the last part of the parade. It's just a lot of fun, and it makes the holiday.
Okay, great video, Diane. Thank you very much for putting that together. And we're also extremely thankful for your volunteer work with the parade this year. Now, last, we'll hear from NBA Parade Chairperson, Tina Leck from Leck Waste Services.
Please come out and join us on Sunday, December 5th for the Newtown Holiday Parade. Over the last several years, the McCaffrey family has been gracious enough to be the main sponsor of the parade. The parade has so many great participants. Over the last several years, we've also had a few mummers from Philadelphia come down and join us in our parade, which is just great. We also have both Council Rock North and Council Rock South marching bands. We have many local businesses who also join us and participate in the parade. How great is it to have something to look forward to? We've all been cooped up for so long. The holiday parade is a wonderful event to come out and attend with your family. There's plenty of space on State Street and Sycamore Street to view the parade safely and have enough space in between you and the next group. We recommend that you can bring your own blanket or lawn chair. If you're on Sycamore Street, there's plenty of spots to set up and be very comfortable during the parade. On State Street in front of the businesses, it's pretty much standing room only, but again, you can do it safely with a lot of space in between you and the group next to you. The Newtown Business Association has hosted the parade for the past about 10 years or so. Prior to that, it was run by another group, but it has slowly grown in magnitude. The last time we had the parade in 2019, we had close to 2,500 participants. It's really an excellent event to come and view. We will also this year, because of the pandemic, have everything online for you to see which groups are coming next and what the lineup is for the parade. So you can easily view that from your own device, phone, or whatever you have, and see the lineup for the parade as it's coming. The parade kicks off at 2 p.m. We do recommend that you get down to State Street or Sycamore Street along the parade route well before that time to get your spot to view the parade. Again, it is rain or shine or snow. We've had this event in all types of weather, so dress appropriately. We will have portable toilets stationed along the parade route for anybody to use. Along the parade route, you'll see several signs that have a QR code that will take you to the lineup for the parade, where when you're watching the parade, you can see who's coming next. This parade takes a lot of undertaking to happen. There's several people in the committee, over 20 actually on the committee, that start working as early as August to make sure that this parade goes off successfully each year. Again, we'd like to see all of you come and join us at the parade on Sunday, December 5th, 2001, starting at 2 p.m. Get there early so you get a good spot.
Thank you so much, Tina, for all of your hard work in organizing this parade and being the chairperson of the parade this year. That was probably a really tall order to get the parade back in person for this first year after we had to go virtual last year. So thank you for all the leadership that you've shown in this, and yeah, we're really excited for the parade coming up here. So next, I'm just going to go through and read off a list of all of the other volunteers on the NBA parade committee list to make sure that we give them all some recognition. Mark Blatstein, Kevin Brooks, Neil Cohen, Linda Crane, Beverly Dimler, Leslie Dunleavy, Tina Leck, Diane Loomis, Mick Petrucci, Mike Petrus, Marco Robles, Bill Sheffer, Sue Von Rohr, Danielle Wittig, Mark Gatta, Scott Fegley, and Volkan Andik. So thank you, all of you, for all of your work with the parade this year. It's going to be a smash hit. I know it will be, and it will be in huge part to the work that you did to put this together. Like I said earlier, if you still are inclined and you have the ability to volunteer with helping for the parade, they're still accepting volunteers and they'd be gracious to have them. So that'll be it for now. I'm going to sign off. Matt Peters signing off for All Around Newtown. We will see you in the month of December after the parade, and we'll be taking a look at Genesis Personal Fitness in the borough of Newtown. See you then on All Around Newtown.